I've been using this Veto tech pack for a few weeks now, and I figured I think I've got it just about in the configuration that I like for my occupation. So figured I'd do a little video of it. I haven't seen anyone use this bag for glazing yet, for glass work. Mainly electricians, plumbers, and HVAC guys, it seems like. But I've got this set up the way I like it. I've got suction cup hanging on the side by the little strap that comes, that just has the two clips. So I've always got the suction cup with me now. And here, I just have only my drill. With, I can always keep a countersink in there and then a 1/4-inch drill bit in the side. And I keep my bigger 4 amp hour batteries in my drill and impact all the time in there. And it fits in there pretty good. It's a little bit, it bulges it a little bit, but it's still, these things, I don't even have them maxed out and they still snap it. It stays in there good. On the side, I didn't really have good luck with the little tape measure holder that comes on here, but my tape measure snaps onto that D ring pretty good. It's a little bit harder to get it on there than the other one, but it doesn't fall off at least. That's a lot of the time I'd get my backpack out of the truck and tape measure wouldn't be on the side because the seat knocked it off or something. But so on the tape measure holder, what does stay on here good is one of these spider holsters. So the way that I mount my impact to the side is I have one of the spider holster mounts on my drill and impact and several of my other power tools. So this is the one with the lock. This one, the dock, doesn't have the lock. So this one doesn't really work for anything. I'm probably gonna end up taking that one off. I figured those would have locks too, but they don't. So this, I don't have to worry about this falling off because it goes in there and it actually snaps in. So unless the whole holster comes off, and I haven't had that happen yet, I've used it for a few weeks like that, it can't really come off. That's locked in, and then you unlock it like this, pull it out. Impact's always ready on the side. Keep a number 3 apex in it and a number 2 on the side. And then I've also got spare number 3s and number 2s. And sometimes I'll put a T25 in there if I think I'm gonna be working around them. Front right here, it's all just drill bits. That's all big supply of quarters and 3/16ths, 8ths, 732s, everything I use the most of, the DeWalt black oxides. I figured out if I cut the top off of them, they all fit in there good. So I keep like, I don't know, 20 extra drill bits in there all the time. I don't think I'm keeping anything in this front pouch right now, anything small. I was keeping my spare number 3s in there, but I figured out those fit better. And up front right here, got my 90-degree apex in there. I don't really use this strap. They've got this so that you can connect it right here and create like a little work table thing. I'm not really working with small parts enough that that's really useful to me, but I have hooked it up a few times just so this isn't laying down so flat. I've got these 2 DeWalt, bunch of extra number 2s and a bunch of extra number 3s. So I'm keeping these in these cases now. I just slid them together so that they kind of stay near each other. Besides that, I just got several hole saw bits, several different size hole saws, and a couple step bits. Stuff that that doesn't really get used that often, but sometimes I need it. In here, don't need to get them out. I just got a tri-square and some of these Stud Buddy magnetic stud finders. I've been really happy with these things. You can see all the different hand tools I'm able to fit in here. I'm really happy with how well a full-size mallet drops down in there. You know, in my last backpack that I had, that was a huge, the handle was always sticking out at the top, but now I've still got that much extra room. And I've even got a 2-pound sledge too. Use that every once in a while. Chalk line, wrenches that I need, torpedo. I've got my newborn pocket slicks, tooling spatulas, cutters, vice grips, hook, pick, all the regular glazing tools. I basically keep everything that I'm gonna need on just about every job I go on in here. This is a spare utility knife. I keep the Milwaukee, I've been carrying the Milwaukee Fastback. This seems to be the best utility knife in my opinion. Yeah, basically everything I'm gonna need on pretty much any job I go on, I keep in here, and then I've got a bigger tool bag with all my extra miscellaneous, stuff that's kind of job specific. Razor blade scraper, several different putty knives, all that stuff that I'm going to use like I said, pretty much anytime I get out of the truck, this backpack comes with me now. So I've got most of the stuff I need. I think most people have seen how that latch goes. It's extra support, so the straps, it kind of lets the strap distribute the weight a little bit better, make the straps last longer. I don't really see myself using this hook for anything ever. In the back here, got my caulking gun. I can even fit a flat bar back here. I've got 2 spare, my smaller 2 amp hour batteries. And got my index here. Pretty much everything I need on a day-to-day basis. I've got the 2 tops. I never use anything besides these 2 for panics and door hardware. Pretty much keep all my drill bits here. A few extra, all my T25, all my Torx bits. And then I've got a couple extra, I got 1 extra Apex, several nut drivers. Or well, I got 1 more Apex right here, one of the pivoting ones. And then socket adapters and stuff. So I pretty much organized this down to just fit in 1 box instead of carrying around 2 of the smaller ones. I just got 1 of the bigger, skinnier ones. It fits in there a lot better. Got my Allen wrench set, my ratcheting Allen wrench set. I really like this thing. Most of the sizes I need, I wish it was a little bit smaller, only goes down to an 1/8 and number 3 on the metric, but most of the stuff, this is a ratcheting handle, and then I can always also snap these into an impact if I ever need to be able to do something quickly. And here I've got regular flat razor blades and a whole pack of utility knife blades, and I haven't put anything in here yet, so I've still got a bunch of extra room for something. I'm still wanting to figure out a way to carry my gloves and some safety glasses in this. I haven't really looked into it yet, but that's the one thing I feel like I don't have that I wish I had a lot of the time. It's really not that heavy. I know that's what a lot of people say as soon as they see it. It's like, man, how much does that thing weigh? I don't know, maybe 45 pounds. I keep meaning to bring a scale over here so I can set it on there, but I haven't done it yet. I mean, I could obviously reduce the weight if I needed to, but it hasn't been an issue yet. I mean, I'm carrying around a sledgehammer in here. But yeah, it's really not too bad. This cup's a little bit loose on the side, but hasn't really been an issue. You know, it doesn't have a huge, I kind of like it for when I set it in the truck. It's kind of wide with my impact snapped on one side and then this snapped on the other side. When I set it in my passenger seat, it's a little bit big, so it's nice being able to either throw it around on the front or pivot it around behind it to make it not so wide. But yeah, I've been extremely happy with it so far.